Following her second breakup with Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez is in ruins and their $68 million mansion is up for sale. Lopez didn't think well of the house, and their relationship didn't seem to click right away. Here's the real deal, though. Suddenly, Jennifer Lynn Affleck, a distant relative bearing the same name, is making waves. Her remarks regarding Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck went viral online. Their breakup story is made even more dramatic by this strange coincidence. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are thus no longer together. Following their first date and subsequent reconciliation after nearly 2 decades, their relationship took a terrible turn and they ended things permanently. What was meant to be a joyful conclusion for them instead became yet another heartache. And that previous interview in which Affleck appeared to be largely uninterested in relationships. It's hardly shocking in August 2024, rumors of a BMW 2.0 brake failure surfaced. On the second anniversary of their Georgian wedding, Lopez reportedly filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences as the primary cause of their separation. It is also said that she immediately deleted the Affleck from her name. It's rumored that despite her best efforts, the marriage may not have worked out from the beginning. According to Page 6, Affleck became irritated with the paparazzi following them during their Italian honeymoon, which is when the trouble started. In what should have been the best time of their lives, they hardly spoke. He persuaded her that he had changed, but that didn't last long, according to a source. Their close friends claim that the true issue is that they were never a good fit and are complete opposites. An insider revealed to the public that Affleck is more of an introvert who is content to stay at home than she is, and that his mood swings cause friction for Lopez and everyone around him. However, considering Affleck's past, those mood swings might be grounds for leaving. Affleck acknowledged that he struggles with communication, and it doesn't appear that he has gotten any better. Jennifer Lopez fell for Ben Affleck in the 2000s. Was this the Ben Affleck she thought had changed? Despite headlines about the split of Bennifer 2.0, it appears that not much has changed. Affleck's 1999 Playboy interview surfaced, and it may help to explain why this marriage failed as well. At the time, following his success in Good Will Hunting and Armageddon, Affleck was upfront about his unsatisfactory relationship history. He freely acknowledged that most of the time he was the issue, claiming that his ex-partners were angry with him for avoiding confrontation and using devious methods to break up. He said, "I think what ends up happening is I end up wanting out of the relationship rather than discussing the problems. He would simply comply until he reached his breaking point. She would then become irate if I started a scene or simply stopped calling. I really can't blame her because I'd become so passive-aggressive that I would have ended up saying, 'Well, of course I didn't call, I'd call you if you weren't such a nag,'" he continued. However, I think I'm moving past that, and Bennifer 2.0 is just another example of how history repeats itself. Lopez decided to end things this time around because, according to a source, she could no longer wait. It appears that Affleck's expectation to break free from those old habits was unfounded. Furthermore, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck never really got along in their Beverly Hills mansion. The $6.8 million mansion was Ben's idea, according to a source, and a significant concession for her. The source talks about the couple's marital residence, which they listed for sale in July 2024 for approximately $6 million more after purchasing it for $6.8 million in May 2023. It featured a gym, a pickleball court, office space, and 2 private entrances, so she agreed to it because it had enough room for both of their families, according to the source adds. With his ex-wife Jennifer Garner, 52-year-old Affleck has 3 children: Violet, 18, Sarah, Ina, 15, and Samuel, 12. While Lopez, 55, and her ex-husband Mark Anthony are parents to 16-year-old twins Max and Emma. With 12 bedrooms and 24 bathrooms spread over 38,000 square feet, the contemporary-style home had room for everyone. Nevertheless, the insider notes that Lopez's taste is typically romantic Spanish-European, not ultra-modern. Contrary to what a second source claims, Affleck wasn't entirely into the house and didn't think the location was ideal for him. He lives in Brentwood with his kids. The source claims Ben never liked having to deal with traffic from their house because it was such a hassle and took so much time. According to the same source, Affleck moved out of their shared residence this summer and rented a house in Brentwood. The actress from Atlas has been looking for a new residence in Los Angeles since April, which coincides with the date of separation mentioned in her divorce petition from Affleck. According to the source, Jen is looking at homes but hasn't yet found the ideal one. In June, People revealed that Lopez and Affleck were subtly listing their shared mansion off-market, which is a custom in upscale real estate. They ultimately decided to make the house publicly listed the following month. Since then, Affleck has spent $20.5 million on a new home for himself. Although the 5-bedroom home is ideal for families, it could also easily be converted into a bachelor pad. According to a previous source, the neighborhood, home to many celebrities from the entertainment industry, attracts a sophisticated crowd. It's not trendy, so being Jennifer Lynn Affleck is an interesting time to be alive. Star 25 of The Hidden Lives of Mormon Wiv reveals that although her married name has always attracted notice, it has recently become even more apparent following the news of her husband Zach's cousin Ben Affleck divorcing Jennifer Lopez. Speaking with People about the Hulu series prior to its premiere on September 6th, Jen jokes that she's the original Jennifer Affleck, pointing out that my name is Jennifer Lynn Affleck, which is exactly the same as J.Lo. The singer took Affleck's last name when they got married in 2022, so she went from being Jennifer Lynn Lopez to Jennifer Lynn Affleck, which is so crazy, she says. People find the Good Will Hunting actor and the family connection so funny, and they're really curious and wonder how we're related. Jennifer claims he's a cousin of my husband, but we've never met. Ben's first cousin is Zach. He once took his father out. Ben and Casey Affleck's first cousin is Dave Affleck. She continues, Zach's dad met them when Ben was very little. One day, I hope to meet him as well. Jennifer talked more about her relationship with Affleck during the premiere of the show, telling people that Ben and his brother Casey are more like distant relatives. Having said that, she hopes they'll tune in so we can have a meet and greet and hear their thoughts on the Hulu series. I can ask them about the show's quality. As evidenced by a recent TikTok, Jennifer has no trouble making fun of the familial connection. The mother of two is seen in the video getting her hair done at castmate Jessina's salon while enjoying the hit song Jenny from the Block by Jennifer Lopez. In September 2022, shortly after Ben and J.Lo's Vegas wedding, Jennifer first brought up Zach's relationship to the Gone Girl star on TikTok. She then adopted the actor's last name. When you were breaking it down to Miss, but she took your name instead of you being the next J.Lo. Rachel the Troll posted a video of herself dancing to Wheels on the Bus with her message. Allow me to briefly discuss the past. I learned some incredibly fascinating information. When Jennifer Lopez met Ben Affleck, it was love at first sight. Jennifer Lopez claimed that she instantly fell in love with Ben Affleck and that meeting him caused an internal shift in her. When they first got together in 2002, J.Lo and Chris Judd were still married and they were filming Jiggly. Despite this, their chemistry was evident on and off screen, and soon after, Judd and Loving ended their marriage and J.Lo and Affleck came out as a couple. The singer recalled, "This is it and I felt relieved." Bennifer was born shortly after the couple faced constant media attention due to the rise of relentless paparazzi and tabloid coverage. Everyone was enamored with their romance, from the glitzy red carpet events to Affleck's iconic performance in her Jenny from the Block music video. Shortly after Bennifer's initial public appearance in the summer of 2002, Affleck and Lopez declared their engagement on Whirlwind. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez made the decision to tie the knot. They became engaged in a flash, mere months after their romance made headlines. In an interview with Diane Sawyer from November, the singer revealed the information, saying that the Air star had proposed with a pink diamond solo that was estimated to be worth $2.5 million at the time. At first, Lopez told Sawyer that she believed Affleck to be just another Hollywood bad boy or, as she put it, a skirt chaser. She called him brilliantly smart, loving, charming, and affectionate, and she added, "I just admire him in every way," but he ended up proving her wrong. In a 2003 Vanity Fair interview, Affleck explained that, because Lopez was married at the time, their relationship began without any pressure to impress each other, which allowed them to be themselves. He claimed that his close friendship with Lopez laid the groundwork for their deep connection. Bennifer's demise was caused by a media circus. The media's obsession with Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's every action appeared to be the cause of their initial breakup. They had originally intended to tie the knot in the fall of 2003, but they chose to put it off because of the intense media attention. The couple said, "We realized something was wrong when we found ourselves seriously considering hiring 3 separate decoy brides at different locations," in a statement to the public at the time. "We believed that a day that ought to have been happy and holy for us, our families, and our friends could instead be marred." After that, their relationship seemed to deteriorate even more. In a 2022 interview with Apple Music via Elle, the On the Floor singer said that their breakup was caused by a lack of maturity, acknowledging that we weren't ready to face the reality that what we had was real and that we needed to commit and put in some work. They broke up in January 2004. "We simply hadn't arrived yet." J.Lo was in pain on the inside, even though she tried to appear strong to the outside world. She described the breakup as the biggest heartbreak of her life and said it was one of the hardest things she had ever experienced in an interview with Zan Lowe for Apple Music. "To be honest, I thought I was going to pass away. I couldn't get it right for the next 18 years, and it sent me into a spiral." After Affleck and Lopez's idyllic wedding broke down, they went on to marry other people. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez both found love with other people. Affleck's new partner, regrettably, shared the same name as Lopez's former fiancée. In 2004, the actor started dating Jennifer Garner, his former co-star, and the two got married in 2005. 3 children were born to Garner and Affleck, a son named Samuel and 2 daughters, Violet and Sarah. Regarding the shotgun wedding star, she wed Marc Anthony, her longtime musical partner, in 2004. In a far less dramatic ceremony at her Los Angeles residence than her intended union with Affleck. In 2008, Lopez gave birth to fraternal twins Emma and Max and took on the role of stepmother to Anthony's 4 previous relationship children. However, those unions ended in divorce, and Ben Affleck's and Jennifer Lopez's subsequent relationships also failed, giving fans of Bennifer hope. Despite keeping a cordial relationship and continuing to co-parent their 3 children, Affleck and Jennifer Garner announced their intention to divorce in 2015. 2018 was the year they finally got divorced, 3 years later. Speaking well of Garner, Affleck told the public in 2020 that having children with someone makes you connected to them for life. "She is the mother of my children, which I consider a great blessing, and for that I am very grateful and respectful." Following the public revelation of Marc Anthony and Lopez's split in 2011, Anthony filed for divorce a year later, citing irreconcilable differences as the cause. After their divorce was finalized in 2014, they continued to work together in the music business and kept their positive relationship going. 2 years after their divorce, Anthony joked to Extra TV about their relationship, even exchanging kisses on stage. "If you want to get along with a woman, just get divorced." They were friendly and encouraging. Even though Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez's relationship ended in the early 2000s due to pressure from the media, their relationship continued to flourish in the years that followed. Their mutual respect remained unwavering. The Boston actor told New York Times reporter Brooks Barnes how much he appreciated Lopez's performance in the 2019 movie Hustlers and expressed his hope that Lopez would be nominated for an Oscar for the part. "I have a lot of respect for her and I keep in touch with her occasionally, so she should have been nominated," Affleck said. "How amazing that at 50 she starred in her biggest box office hit film. That is very impressive. I appreciate your time, and don't forget to hit the channel subscribe button. I'll see you shortly."